What are the three things that an insurance adjuster is going to look for in the accident report in order to make a determination regarding your accident claim? Hi, I'm Guy DiMartino. I am a Northwest Indiana personal injury lawyer, and today I'd like to answer that question. Why? Because it was brought up by somebody in my office a few weeks ago. This guy comes in with the accident report. He comes in and says, the insurance adjuster is not accepting responsibility. All they had was this accident report. What is going on? I said, well, let's take a deep breath. Let's take a look at the accident report and see what is going on. So the three things that an insurance adjuster is pretty much going to look at when they briefly scan the accident report is, number one, the primary cause of the accident. Typically, the law enforcement officer is going to mark a primary cause. It's going to assign a primary cause to a vehicle, and then it's going to say, for instance, say you were vehicle 2 and somebody hits you in the rear end, and that is vehicle 1, you would look on the accident report and the officer might have said, like, primary cause of the accident was vehicle 1 following too closely, or disregarding a traffic signal, or disregarding a stop sign. And then the accident report might have a secondary cause, and that might go towards vehicle 1 or vehicle 2. So the first thing the insurance adjuster is going to scan and look at is the primary cause of the accident. The next thing that they're going to look at is they're going to look at the narrative section in the diagram. Typically, the police report will say, the law enforcement officer spoke to driver 1, driver 1 said blah, 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 blah. Driver 2 said blah, 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 blah. If there are witnesses, witness 1 was in this location, witness 1 saw blah, 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 blah. And then they will have this narrative section. Then they will have a diagram, but many times the diagram's wrong because the officer doesn't know his north from south or east from west, and the diagrams are typically not to scale. Remember, the police officer is not an accident reconstructionist, and 99% of the time, the law enforcement officer did not see the accident, but came moments after or hours after the accident. So first, primary cause of the accident. Second, the narrative and the diagram. And the third, in order to get an idea of the severity of the accident, they're going to look and see if you complained of pain, if you were taken to the hospital by EMS, if the officer noted any types of bruises or blood or anything along those lines. So that's the three things that the insurance adjuster is going to scan and look for in the accident report. Now, mind you, they have hundreds of files, most of them. They're not going to be spending a whole bunch of time, and sometimes they misread things. Sometimes the officers mix up driver 1 and driver 2, and that's what happened in the case with the first person who came to my office. It was clear that the police officer mixed up driver 1 and driver 2. The insurance adjuster didn't look further and really study it and came to a quick decision saying my driver is not responsible for the accident. If you have any questions regarding a Northwest Indiana car accident, you can always reach out to me. I am Guy DiMartino, meeting you at the intersection of law and medicine. Have a great day.